before we went to break, we switched on. I was sitting over there, and Dabuz had just lost to Cosmos,
Oh.
and then Aiden came up to him. He was like, "Yeah, we need you to play again." He's like, "You don't want me to play? I just played." He's like, "Yeah, it was a 5-set game or whatever, so it took a while." Aiden didn't realize that Dabuz was the one who had played in that set. So he was about to have him play back to back, and then somebody was like, "No, you can't do that." And he was like, "Oh, my apologies." No. And Dabuz was like, "I'm just trying to get some quality rest before my match." I love Dabuz. He's so funny.
The king!
He'll have plenty of time off after this pool. Of course, he's going to be building a doghouse for you guys.
That'll be relaxing. Win or lose, that's still going to be a relaxing process, but I'm sure he'd like to have a positive outcome. But as we were saying, like, this is probably the hardest pool, and Charlie going to have to go ahead and really make some magic happen if he wants to escape.
You got Charliedaking versus the King of New York right here.
There you go.
Now, actually, the King of New Jersey, because he has moved over to our side of the river. Yeah,
has he?
Jersey coming through in a big way at this event.
Yeah, wow, Jersey actually coming in strong. Yeah. Is the Buzz just the king of wherever he moves to? Is that just how it works?
King of Tri-State, man.
Oh, okay, there you go. There you go.
Keep it simple.
The Tri-Crown.
I can work with that.
Heck chase there with the down smash, back hit going to come through. And Dabuz, fighting his way off at get-up attack. I think MinMin does kind of struggle against Wolf. He's got a great zone-breaking tool and a great zoning tool, right? MinMin wants to be in that mid-range where the projectiles will definitely still reach her, and where also some burst options can catch her.
And in comparison to Aegis, like, Charlie already looks way more comfortable than Cosmos looked even in game 5 of the set.
Right.
Yeah. He just has the natural mobility, the falling aerials that are a lot like more solid. You have the option to edge guard MinMin as well.
Yeah, when I think of this matchup on paper, it's like you have the gun just to outrange MinMin, right? And when you have a tool to outrange MinMin, that's a huge check mark.
Sure.
Right? And then Wolf can just chill in that 45. Oh my goodness.
He can just do that too.
Yeah, the force palm, just get him out of here. But Wolf's air mobility is so good, and you can really chill out in that 45-degree angle. And the thing is, Wolf has a very threatening aerial being falling fair in that position, right?
100%.
You do not want to get hit by a falling fair from Wolf, so the Buzz really has to respect that.
Wolf, a character who I think has a really slept-on edge-guarding game. He can destroy tethers just with ledge drop neutral air or run off raw or neutral air. There's so many good ways to intercept it, put a fat, long-lasting hitbox in the way, and you'll see a lot more success than you think. I think people kind of overrate tether recoveries. I said that before this weekend.
And even if Wolf doesn't really get the edge guard, his recovery is really fast. He just double jump side B, and it's like, well, if you try to reverse edge guard me, you might just die.
That's true, yeah.
You get another shot with up B too.
Right, up B. I was going to say you get another shot because the way tethers reel up, the up B could hit.
Yeah,
it's very similar to edge guarding a character like Olimar, which is why another reason why Wolf does well in that matchup. So any just drop zone recoveries, Wolf does do well against for the offstage.
Dabuz kind of bleeding out on the second stock here, though. Needs to make something happen. I think, you've got all the space control in the world, right? But Wolf just drifts out of it and falls very fast. Like, not only is he fast laterally, but he can hit the ground in a hurry if he needs to.
He just full hop nared out of the corner twice.
Yeah. Just throwing out those meaty hitboxes. The Buzz just has to respect it. Now, can Charlie steal out this stock?
Yes, he can. That back air finding its mark. No hesitation. Charlie really stepping it up.
Because that was the big problem in Charlie's last match. He really couldn't finish Zachary's stocks, but I feel like as long as he can get these stocks rolling, get the rage wiped off, it's going to be... And the windows he has for in this matchup are definitely a lot more convincing than the last
absolutely.
matchup.
This is looking like a Wolf stock.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is looking like a Wolf stock. He's at the percent. We've seen the Twitter clips. We've seen Charlie. Don't let it be you, Dabuz.
Yeah, Charlie is easily one of the most bold players I've ever seen in this game. Like, and he labs that stuff out like he wants to be that guy. You just have to expect the unexpected.
It's the SoCal expectation, honestly.
Wolf is just a character who can stretch so much off of one hit, too. I feel like this is perfect for Charlie's hands.
Now with this, though, Charlie still needs the final stock. This game isn't over yet.
Yeah, and we know the Buzz has grit. The Buzz will hang in there to the very last thread and squeeze so many Ws out just because of his resiliency and honestly just amazing defense.
But after
guy's hard to hit.
Yes.
After the last set, maybe Dabuz might be a little off-footed.
Yeah.
Oh, the raw call out on the ledge hop right
Oh,
there.
the motherfucking king, boy!
Charlie, you are that guy right now.
He is.
You are that guy, pal.
Charlie with his first
that
game of the weekend.
Yeah, what a way to open it up for Charlie here, and very convincing. And Dabuz not looking too shaken here. I think we're good to go into game number 2. But I wonder if we're going to see the counter pick. Dabuz is just generally confident in the Wolf matchup, but I feel like his characters. I'm thinking of his character lineup, and Olimar is a big no-go, right? Like
neither is Rosa.
And that's what I'm saying too.
Yeah, Olimar is definitely off the board, but
Palutena might actually make an appearance if I had to take a guess.
But is it practiced enough?
Is it Summit ready?
Exactly.
Is it Summit ready? Yes, perfectly said, Void. Like I think he's got to stick with MinMin.
Yeah, I would say so too, but this is looking like one of her more rough matchups. I think you've just got all the tools in the world to combat a character who's the mid-range demon that she is. And oh yeah, the tag switch. That's a character switch for sure. Buzz Stars, Rosa.
Rosalina.
Oh, Rosa. Okay.
No matter what,
very interesting.
The Buzz has a very strong edge against a lot of players. Like, who plays against Rosa? Come on.
Yeah, it's like you with Sheik, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can get a lot of good Wolf practice. Can you got a lot of good Rosa practice? Like,
Yeah, these forgotten Smash 4 top tiers are definitely still here to play.
Legacy.
They buffed us up, man.
They want to see it.
Yeah, Rosa and Sheik for sure, but also I think Fox, right? Still a solid
Fox
character.
Still very good. Diddy also received some buffs.
Yeah.
Even Bayo.
Yeah, true.
And Cloud.
Yeah, some love is being shown to the Smash 4 Legacy roster here.
Sonic, too, coming up big in the Wi-Fi era. But either way, yeah, if he's not prepared for Rosalina, I think this character can definitely knock you for a loop or knock you out with forward smash.
All right, looks like the switch already paying off early. And I'm glad if he is going to switch, I'm glad he elected to do it in the second game rather than that third one when you're probably already on tilt.
Yeah.
I would have done third game and I would have messed up.
Yeah, you don't want to bet it all on the Rosa when it's literally your last stand. But here, I think it's working out.
Yes.
Buzz still with some gas in the tank, and he's putting it to good use.
One thing, Rosa is a lot harder to edge guard in comparison to MinMin. Like, Wolf, the best thing you got is the down smash, right? But Rosa can wait for so long on her up B.
There's a lot of timing mix-ups you can do, and you have to be very aware, just be ready to react. Another thing, too, is Rosa got buffed during quarantine. The star bits actually got buffed, and Dabuz actually really liked the buff. It just helps a lot with the neutral interactions, and, I mean, that's going to be really big against Wolf.
Yeah.
And even just Luma just body blocking the blasters, Charlie has to he can't really rely on the gun, you know what I mean, for those free pusher interactions.
And you have down B just in case Luma's not in the way anyway.
Being able to take gun out of the equation is so huge. Like, that is so heavily what Wolf can rely on at times.
And that neutral air, man, the back hitbox, you barely even see it. There's really no visual particle effect or anything, but it does cover her so well.
Rob Nair 2.0, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, definitely trade hitbox size for speed on that, but still, yeah, fairly comparable, I'd say.
Okay, good grab on the normal getter, but it's not the stock, and time's ticking. The next Luma is coming soon. Dabuz using all the double jumps, sinks as low as possible, getting this Luma back on this ledge.
The kicks.
See, what we can't see is because he has the mask on, he actually went Lippo mode.
Oh, see.
Actually, still very much alive. even beyond the mask.
That's the spark he needed for this set, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, he just knows. He's seen it so much time firsthand.
You just got to know, man.
One of Dabuz's greatest strengths as a player is his juggle game, right? You saw Charlie just completely circumvent that because Wolf's air drift is insane.
Yep.
Rosalina unable to track him. And, you know, this game, it might be a foregone conclusion, but going into the rest of the set, that could be a huge boon for Charlie.
Dang, just kicked Luma right in the face. Luma tried.
Fuck out of here.
Luma tried to fight back too. That's crazy.
Yep. Oh, looking for down smash. That could have caught ledge jump in the earlier frames, but Dabuz a little too quick to the punch.
If you're Charlie, you're kind of looking for a big play at this point, right? You need that down smash. And well, that down air still hits hard.
You got smashed down.
Luma's so strong.
Luma
Like, I always get reminded. There's a time where Wadi was playing Rosalina for some reason.
Oh, yeah, like year one of Ultimate.
Yeah, and I'll get forward smash at like 50, 60, and I'm like, why am I getting kill sparked? And Luma just seems like they kept all of the kill power from Smash 4, just threw it onto Ultimate Rosalina.
I think forward smash is actually stronger in this game, which is absurd. Yeah, the other things have been toned down a little bit. The base knockback is not as absurd. But yeah, Rosalina's definitely still got some really good stuff going for her. I think she's one of the more underrated members of the cast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And surprisingly enough, one of the more technical characters in this game.
Yes.
Compared previously to Smash 4, you could kind of play a simple strategy and get away with it. You could be a little puppeteer, but this game you definitely have to go that puppeteer build, or not have to, but it's very beneficial, right? The dash attack cancel to nair, or the nair cancel into pushing the Luma forward, like changing up those positionings. It really matters for starbits as well. That's the main thing why you want that there.
100%. And also we saw Dabuz try one of the Waveland Luma cancel things in that match. It didn't work out for him. He ended up getting hit, but still good to know that that's on his mind. And I think even the likes of Dabuz still has a long way to go in terms of optimizing this character and using all the tricks she has.
Yo, I was afraid Charlie was going to get jabbed off stage and then directional air dodge, you know? The young SD.
Yeah, one thing I noticed right now, maybe Charlie's not too comfortable comboing this tall floaty character. When I see Charlie the King do a triple fair combo with Wolf, I'm like, wait, I raise an eyebrow, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I do with Wolf. Wait a minute.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta settle for what you know is gonna work.
That hitbox,
it's
so
pretty
good.
big. Yeah, Rosa Nair is great, and one thing a lot of people don't point out is Rosa without Luma in this game, she can kind of fend for herself without the Luma because of the way they changed her Nair.
Exactly.
Her dash is really good too.
Yeah, kind of like that Joker-esque dash where she's dipping low. She has it on the dash attack as well.
She may also have the fastest crawl. I don't know the stats on that, but she does get around kind of quickly from that.
Right.
And helps mitigate the fact that she's a giant target. Ooh, good ledge trap there from Dabuz. Just gonna tap him away with down tilt on the ledge jump.
Oh my goodness, Dabuz is so threatening.
So one thing personally, when I play against puppet characters, it's really hard to do combos because the secondary body makes all your moves lag a lot longer.
Hit lag.
Yeah,
the hit
especially
lag.
in Ultimate, there's so much hit lag.
I'm wondering if Charlie's having trouble with that.
That definitely could be it. And I mean, we've talked about it so much. Charlie, that on-hit beast, right? Still got the ledge traps on deck, of course, with the forward tilts. Can still do all the standard stuff, but definitely is Charlie's strength here. And I think the Buzz might have found the character to kind of mitigate that. The up smash on the D-Sync.
Such a good anti-air tool, and Wolf a character that thrives on these jump-ins. That's how Charlie's going to build a lot of the damage. So we'll see if Dabuz keeps relying on that. Obviously, it can be baited.
Okay, yep, just scooping it up.
Yeah, it doesn't want Luma to take any unnecessary damage.
Right, so we see Dabuz actually facing the other way to protect Luma from things, and then right when the Starbits comes out, Luma will switch to the side. That was the buff. Automatically switches to the side. So it's not like the Starbits is coming from behind Rosa, which extends the range like quite a bit. Maybe a whole nother Starbits length, actually.
That's cool.
Yes. So that was the buff.
Yeah, I really like that change. I play a lot of Rosa, too.
I feel like with the way last game went, Charlie's been silently squeezing through this game, making sure he has a really good lead on the second stock. He even took the first stock of the game.
Right, I think that's one of the things that Charlie has been improving on as a player. You have a lead, you don't have to go for the dank combo, right? Like, you can chip away, get some damage, and just get that extra credit.
You don't have to go for the combo?
Juggled by Dabuz for 80.
I mean, you pointed out earlier, right, that juggle game, especially with the disjoint on Rosa's up air, it's going to be dangerous.
Oh, the nair off the ledge?
Wow. How did he go so far in, man? Wolf's air drift, can't we talk about it?
And he hit the one frame.
It's the 112, just saying.
Yep.
2 quick ones.
Charlie looking much more polished than this one.
Yeah,
I guess a slight lead, but just considering what happened in that last game, like
last game was bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a world of difference for him. So
I think he's just getting, he's like taking it a little bit slower. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, so much damage, almost a kill off the jab. Dabuz, yeah, just second guessing the edge guard there.
Still have double jump?
Nice 50-50 by Charlie. Got to make sure, recover in a spot where you can side B and up B, make your opponent keep thinking, keep guessing.
And Dabuz, hard pressed to find this kill move right now. Gonna deploy Luma, say, yo, do this dirty work for me, but maybe a mistake because now they're separated.
Oh, Charlie went for the dash attack, now he's on the edge, no double jump on the ledge.
Reaction.
Yeah, that was great recognition from Charlie. Not crumbling. Oh yeah, she's too floaty for that with all the rage that Charlie has right now. Oh yeah, it's just spiked.
Yep. Had to put him to rest eventually. So 43% separating them. Really good game thus far. Charlie has played.
Yeah, and even these small interactions where Dabuz tacks on 27 for a Luma, these Lumas come back quick, and Dabuz plays for the Lumas to come back. He's stalling time, so he does lose Luma, but if he's tacking on damage for it on the way, that is so worth it.
27, that's a lot of damn percent. So
yeah.
He has a kill percent.
Oh, wait a minute.
Damn, Dabuz being a little antsy there, trying to force that situation. Charlie, perfect response in the up smash.
That's the worst feeling. Dash attacking somebody's shield and just getting up smash out of shield at kill percent, and you just know you're dead.
Right, right.
And then you start thinking, like, I could have done anything else.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Rosa's
Hindsight's
such
2020.
she's so light despite how big she is. You know, kind of that Mewtwo and Sephiroth syndrome.
Yeah,
And
you're so tall.
yeah, even if she wasn't a huge target, Wolf's up smash will cover both sides of him. So cross up or no cross up, that's going to go through. Take game number 3 for Charlie. He's up 2-1. On the verge of taking Dabuz out, and I mean, this is definitely the kind of win that Charlie needs, right? As one of the Bowdens, non-PGR player, would be huge for him.
I mean, you just naturally look at a pool like this and assume that, you know, and this isn't a knock on his skill, but you just assume Charlie's not going to be the one to really make any kind of waves. But like, he is definitely responding to any critics, kind of similar to how we saw with Adamus in his grouping as well. Like, there are just no players at this event, I feel like, guys, that you could comfortably sleep on.
One thing I was curious on after seeing Charlie's performance versus Zachary, I actually was going to wonder if there was a triangle between Dabuz, Zachary, Cosmos, and maybe Charlie with the 0-3, but Charlie is making sure that narrative does not get written.
Correct. Love to see it, man. This is the kind of event you want to see people show up and show out.
Yes.
And right now, Dabuz really getting handled. I mean, this has been all the Charlie show.
I love how Charlie is now kind of mixing up whether he's going for Luma or going for Rosa after hit, and it's racked him quite a bit of damage. It also kind of baited Dabuz to kind of try to save the Luma kind of deal, right?
Yeah, conventional wisdom would be like, oh, go ahead and kill Luma immediately at all costs, but Charlie giving a bit of misdirection here, making Dabuz think about it. Dash attack doesn't send Luma very far horizontally.
No punish.
Footstool out of shield.
No.
That is the Charlie for sure.
He died center stage for that. That is unfortunate, but that is the risk when you go for some of those higher technical stuff. That might have looked really stupid, but it was actually going for a footstool out of shield into the up B, which is a true combo.
And it's
That
an
up
optimal
smash
punish.
too.
Yeah, and it's an actual
Four-frame
punish.
punish out of shield. Wolf does not have something like that otherwise.
No, and he's not just throwing it out there. We've seen Charlie like hit that confirmed plenty of times. It just didn't work out for him on that exchange. But able to retaliate almost immediately and still knot it up 2 stocks apiece.
Okay, center stage. There's no Luma in play. See if Charlie can make this count the forward smash, but like I feel like Rosa's fair is a lot better in this game. Just the disjoint on it, and there's just not a lot of ending lag on it. We see the Dabuz actually fish for it a lot and land with it a lot.
The drag down is a lot better. Also, I want to point out how Dabuz used the empty Luma-less neutral B just to wave bounce and reposition himself to get out of the landing trap from Charlie. Instead, finds his way right into another up smash.
Boys, is this going to happen?
This could definitely happen. Charlie is finding the KOs. The damage comes easy for Charlie, but when Charlie just can't get the KOs, and it's so surprising he's getting on a player like Dabuz because Dabuz is just so damn good at neutral. It's hard to get those openings on him.
Oh, nice
confirm.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, the usual wall we see from Dabuz having
is he dead?
more cracks than usual. And that is how it's going to end. Very unfortunate
Charlie with the 3-1.
for Dabuz to go out like that. But Charlie, a little bit of a rising star here. 3-1 victory over Dabuz. And what we said was probably the hardest grouping. He comes out on top.
Dabuz is guaranteed to not be first seed, so Dabuz will have to go through the gauntlet.
Yep.
I would not have bet that Dabuz was gonna go 0-2 today, essentially, right? Like,
yeah,
just
no,
lose
me
both
neither.
matches. That is wild, and even that up B can get really weird because you get the multi-hit and it'll drag you somewhere, but you didn't get the last hit because you snapped ledge, and it can just like push you really far. A lot of players, when their player jerks into a position they're not like comfortable with, they press that L button because it's like it's an instinctual kind of tech, right?
Yeah, they want to try to tech the up B, and that can be fatal. You just get that directional air dodge, especially if you're holding a certain direction to maybe DI the hit as well. So Dabuz punished for that with his life and with the set. You know what, man? He's 0-2, and he hasn't even played Zachary yet.
Oh, oh my! I did not even.
Yeah.
It's getting scary in here.
And then Charlie versus Cosmos is the other unresolved match that we're going to see tomorrow before the gauntlet stage. So things are really heating up in Group C, man.
I just got to say, I love this Charlie, please. I just got to say, I love this gauntlet style we're going to be heading into as well. Like, that's such a creative format. I know they did, like, something similar with Melee as well, so I'm glad the Ultimate players are getting treated that as well.
I'm calling it the Zapdos of pools.
The Zapdos of pools. Oh, my goodness.
When I spiked him with up B by accident, by angling down.
No, on purpose.
I mean, like, I tried, so that's the thing I lab on my stream. Wolf's up B actually, like, I don't know if you guys have seen Meta Knight's spike. It's similar.
Yeah.
The side
I actually thought he lived. When I dropped off Legend double jump, I was going to do it again to try to get it again.
Because you practice it versus Shotos, right?
Yeah. And versus Falcon and a bunch of other stuff. I like Rosa Wolf in this game. Wolf feels like he has an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Dash
Luma
attack
just
clobbers
dies.
Luma, yeah.
Wolf's cross-up dash attack, I don't know who programmed that move.
It's
I don't know what they were
ridiculous.
thinking.
It's so hard to punish, and it's a kill move.
Yeah,
Like-
and it has contradictory DI depending on what part you get hit
You
by.
get
And you can
50-50.
come off the weak one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
What-
the strong one too, at lower percents.
Just considering who's in that pool, was Dabuz like the person maybe you're the most confident against, or?
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I was I think so. Like think about Cosmos, right? If he went Inkling, sure, but he doesn't play that character anymore,
Right.
rightfully so. Pyro Mithra, I haven't fought much, like at all. And Zachary, like I just get nervous versus him, man.
He's really good, and
I'm
it's
so nervous
it's
versus
hard
him.
to not get nervous versus Arsene. Arsene
Yeah.
is definitely like, okay, let's activate your nerves.
I'd rather, I'd rather fight Arsene Joker like at all times, like the
Oh,
whole match,
absolutely.
than fight Rob.
No, really?
Okay,
Yes, absolutely.
That
Are you
is
kidding me?
Then
that
you
is
hate
quite
Rob.
the claim.
I really don't like Rob. I'm decent versus him, but I mean, yeah, Joker. It's just more fun. Rob is like the arcing forwarder that always guaranteed tech chases and the -5 frame 3 to guaranteed tech chases, and you just die whenever.
Yeah,
Literally
Jackal
whenever.
in our region has some trouble with Zomba.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, because
I
Rob can
can see it.
fly and just punish Wolf like off stage wherever he wants. Like I
Yeah.
remember I was playing Gabe one time and he did his side B combo, and I lived, and then he ran off and fared me and I lived, and then he hit me again and I lived, and he was like off stage this entire time, and then he just up B's all the way to where I am and then side B's into the blast zone, and I died, and then he makes it back.
Yeah. So what do you think about the MinMin versus Wolf matchup? Because you looked like you had a pretty good handle on it. Do you have experience, or
I
you
do.
just think
So,
Wolf's good?
We have a
against him?
MinMin player in SoCal. His name's Ariel. His tag is AE Mare, but it's everyone calls him
Yeah,
Aimer.
yeah.
Who's MinMin now?
Yeah, he's been playing.
Oh,
MinMin.
He
That
loves
was-
the game series Arms.
That's
Oh.
he loves MinMin. MinMin's like his
Alright.
favorite.
Arms is
like,
a great game series.
MinMin is
Yeah,
his
yeah.
favorite like thing. So when she got in, he popped off, and I play with him a lot. So I think Wolf is kind of built to beat her. Like outside of Wolf
Agreed.
getting like two framed and whatever, which Dabuz missed a lot. Unfortunately, Dabuz was a little jittery that set, to be honest. Very. But
Did just lose a game 5.
yeah, like that's understandable too. But Wolf's like air drift and his big hitboxes are literally like built to beat that character. And the funny thing is, she still does well versus him, despite that. Yeah. But it was definitely fun.
Dude, good stuff. Because we really feel like that's like probably the hardest group right now, just because of like all the talent compressed in
I'm
there.
just glad I won a set, man.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
it's
was-
for
I
real.
was-
Like good shit, not like.
Like not like I go in like, oh, I'm gonna lose. But like post COVID, I've been having a lot of trouble with my brain because like pre COVID, I was like on top of the world.
Yeah.
Post COVID, I've full year of no gameplay, barely practicing, coming back, and like it's just hard.
It's a lot. It's
so
absolutely a lot.
difficult.
You're still crushing it, bro. So
Yeah.
we're happy to see you succeeding, and I wish you the best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude.
Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
Max.
You're
let's
sick.
let's
Thank
go
you, guys.
SoCal. Let's go
And you have
SoCal.
beautiful hair,
SoCal.
by the way.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
Maybe we don't suck.
SoCal.
Maybe SoCal doesn't suck, right, Charlie?
Charlie's coming out, and
Maybe not.
All right, guys. Well, you can get some of the limited edition Ultimate Summit 3 merch, by the way, if you want to just head on over to bts.gg/ultimate shop. Even if you didn't get to make it here, you could still experience the event, cop some of the sweet threads, and of course we got bags, hats, stickers, all kinds of cool shit for you. So please click on the banner below the stream or just type that in manually into your browser. Get some nice stuff before it expires on the 30th.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and get your hands on that. I know we were blessed enough. They just kind of threw out a couple of grab bags at us, and we were just fighting over that stuff.
oh yeah, we were
Still
just.
want that sweater, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
That was
Dang.
TK. It was TK.
Oh,
I
TK.
wanted,
Okay, I don't know who I would-
I just
who I
wanted a
would-
jogger, man. We were like hyenas, like hungry hyenas. Just the 2 boxes were down. It's like, whoom, and then it was just gone.
Dude, one of the production ladies came over like, you can have this one. It was like a double XL. I was like, I'm not that guy anymore. Come
Yeah,
on, large.
yeah.
Dang.
You can probably fit a medium now.
We talking
skinny
about
boy.
merch?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah?
This bastard.
Oh yeah, there was one of these in the box. Yeah, it's a little baggy, but I'm okay with it. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, this
Hey
is
man,
a good
I'm a
one.
little
Quickest
taller
hands
than
in
you.
the
you know,
West,
might
bro.
We'll
wanna-
let it. Okay, buddy.
little hand me
Okay,
down.
like by an inch. Okay.
Maybe 2.
5'9" is average American male height. Coney, you're fine.
I think it's actually 5'8". Coney's
Oh,
a
is
tall
it?
man officially.
There you go. All right, guys, we are going to have some more shenanigans on the other side of this break, but don't go anywhere. We got more Smash Ultimate Summit 3 on the other side. We'll see you in a bit.